I'm kind of baffled I even have to make this video. I know the Stop Killing Games movement's been going on, and it just feels not one-to-one, but very similar. It's a part of the same problem. You know, devs mishandling their relationships with players and creators. So I've been running into this exact issue with Clock Wizard Games, the studio behind Demonologist. Some of you may know it was a decently large game. So basically, Clock Wizard Games reached out to me directly on Discord and was like, "Hey, you want to be a game tester for some of the unreleased content for a nightclub simulator, the other game that they're doing?" And I made a pretty positive video promoting it and giving back my feedback. And then they wanted to throw legal action at me. I'll get a little bit more into that. So originally I had made a first video on the demo of Nightclub Simulator just because I found the game, and me and three other of my friends were like, oh, this is pretty cool. This would be pretty cool for a video. I'm gonna go kind of down from the beginning. I feel like I need to go through the entire log. He adds me on Discord sometime after I uploaded that first video, joined the server, gave good feedback for the game. So he added me on Discord. I said, "Yo, what's up?" I noticed he's from the Clock Wizard Games server. "You're with Clock Wizard Games, yeah?" "Yes. I wanted to ask if you would like to be a tester for the Nightclub Simulator." And I'm like, 100%. Sounds fun. Question though, is it possible to let 3 of my friends also test it out? We'd all like playing it together. Also might be a good way to test 4-player application, if that's possible. Would love to make another video on the game. Mention number 1. I'm out of keys right now. Tomorrow I'll inform you. I had 3 keys right now if you want it. I was like, whatever, that's fine. Definitely that works. And I think not that long after, he's like, "Hey, I got new keys." So he throws me 4 keys. Super cool. Awesome. Thank you. Now all 4 of us can play. So that's cool. And he says, "Please fill out the questions when you finish playing. How many points would you give it out of 10? Have you ever encountered any errors?" And all these other questions. You guys can pause and read it if you want. Playtest is open for 3 days. Enjoy, smiley face. And I'm like, sick. Absolutely, I'll let you know. Responds with a heart. A couple days later, I think 2 or 3 days later, he said, "Hey, did you play?" I say, "Yeah, we did. All 4 of us gave our thoughts and answered the questions. Been busy with work, but I'll let you know our thoughts on it. I just need to edit and get a moment." He liked it. And then I said, "I'll let you know by Friday night if that's all right. We loved it, by the way, in case you were worried." A couple days later, on the 29th, he hits me up with "hello" with the little pointy fingers. And I said, "Yo, sorry, here you go, Chief. It's an unlisted review while I'm editing the actual gameplay footage episode." Mention number 2. I post him the unlisted video of the review. He likes it. On the 1st of July. Full video with the gameplay coming out tonight. I'll send you a link if y'all want to review it later. 3rd mention. No response. Day later, post the video. "The nightclub is total chaos. Nightclub Simulator early access." And I said, "Here's the full video. Hello, can you unlist the video you shared again? You can list it again at game launch. It created a small problem." And I was like, "What was the problem?" "In short, the people above didn't want to have a video before it came out." I said, "Oh. Can you unlist?" Pointy fingers. I said, "I'm on my way home right now." So I couldn't talk because I was driving. So I responded, I thought on it. After that, once I got home and parked, I called Clifford. I talked about it a little bit. So I said, I'm going to leave it up and keep it public. I have a schedule upload thing per week, and unlisting it just ruins the traction. I figured y'all would tell me I couldn't, or have everyone you gave keys to sign NDAs. I'd just like to keep it up. Sorry. And then I referenced back to when I said the first time, would love to make another video on the game. I said, also figured I would have been told no when I mentioned it. 3 times, by the way. And I said, I'd love to keep making videos on it. For future reference, I won't make videos on early access that we get unless we're told we can from here on. Because I didn't want to burn the bridge. And the immediate response right after that He responds with, if you do not remove the video, unfortunately, we will have to take legal action. Therefore, we will no longer continue to communicate from here. So this is why creators are frustrated. So one, it's not copyright infringement. There's no defamation. The dev is overreaching because they didn't set expectations, and they're just, I think, just trying to fearmonger at this point to try to get me to pull down the video, because they can't come after me for it, for anything. They don't have a case. The only thing they can do is come through YouTube, and YouTube's not gonna fly with that. If devs want content handled that way, then they need to communicate that up front. They're not newbies. They're not just on the scene. They're not stupid. And again, I mentioned it 3 times, but you say that before a creator spends hours planning, playing, recording, and editing. Like, it's not quick. So try not punishing your biggest supporters. You know, I really felt like sharing this because, especially with the Stop Killing Games movement going on, it's not just about game shutdowns at this point. It's about how game studios communicate with their audience. They're just throwing away people that value their work and are promoting it very positively. It's a small example. It's not a one-to-one, but it just reminded me of game studios doing this dumb shit. I don't know if this is going to go any further. Obviously, from what I'm hearing in my DMs, it seems like they're going to go and try to take legal action somehow. I don't know how. And if they do, again, they don't have anything. You guys don't have anything. So, Clock Wizard, if you guys are listening, let's go over a few key points. You didn't make me sign an NDA. You didn't tell me ahead of time that making a video was prohibited. You gave me the game and asked for feedback, not under formal embargo. And we made a super positive, good-faith video glazing your game with nothing malicious. Again, the only thing I think you guys are going to go for is a DMCA takedown. So like a copyright complaint. But yeah, there was no copyright actually violated. They are most definitely and probably just trying to get me to be scared. So I just want to spread the word. If this guy is communicating on his own behalf and not yours, I'd love to hear that, because maybe this guy's just a loose cannon. Until I hear something back, I'm gonna take it as you're communicating through him, which is what it seems like that ending response was. Game studios and devs feel like they can push people around. I just wanted to also say thank you guys for all the support lately. I'm just so happy to have an audience like you guys and all the friends that I do. Go and share this, or just tell somebody. You don't have to share it. Just inform people that this is happening. Like, it's not uncommon. I hope y'all stay safe and look out for the next one.